Hey, 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 Stubby here, and we are back on another episode of Ultimate Progression. I know it's been a few days. It has been a crazy week and a very, very fun family-oriented Memorial Day weekend. So hopefully for you guys in America to celebrate it, hopefully you guys had a great weekend, and for everybody else, hope your weekend was just as good. So before we get started, I did want to remind everybody, Wednesday evenings around 7 p.m. Eastern, we're going to be doing live streams of this pack and all day on Sundays. So it's fun. Check it out. Made a lot of progress. I wanted to come show what we've been working on, which is this way. Zoom, zoom, zoom. This magical staircase. All the way down. To my beautiful cave of wonders. So I think the theme I kind of came up with is going to be like a dwarven bay. I don't know, some sort of put a ship in here, maybe something small, but all underground and all kind of fun and themed out. So this is what we're working with. I've started digging out the rooms, or well, this one. I'm going to make this like the storage room, and we just kind of put stuff in here. This one, this one, and this one are going to be hallways to go up and over and into the mountain. And we'll just have 4 smaller rooms off of this entranceway. But yeah, that's what we're working with. I gotta get the rooms built out, or dug out and built and all that. I've been slowly working on steel. I have like, I don't know, was that like 48 buckets of creosote already. Just trying to pump out some steel. And I did a few mining trips, nether trip, things like that. So it was fun. Lots of things happened. And yeah. What's today? Today is Botania. So I had a lot of little quests where I'm looking at we can get into. There's steel is blocking out a lot of this. We're right here. I have the stuff for this part right here, and we have some of the steel. And we can start getting into energy generation. I went ahead and made the heat generator to open up some of the quests to kind of start looking at them. And ultimate singularity. Ooh, shoppy shop. We can kind of start really honestly getting into some of these, but a lot of the recipes, that's nice. Oh, refined storage looks like it might not be changed. No. We're looking pretty vanilla. Alright, so storage might be coming a lot faster than I expected. That's awesome. We have a lot of little quests we can get into. We are at the point where we can start opening those up, so probably Wednesday stream, it'll just be knocking out a bunch of little quests or base building, but that's where we're getting into with these. Looking at here, there's just lots of little quick things to just repetitively knock out. And I didn't want to go through all of it just in an episode. I wanted to be able to highlight it on the stream, but if you guys miss the stream, you have any questions about anything I do, feel free to throw a comment in there, drop in the Discord, and say hi. We are working right here on Botania. So far, I have ran around up here, found some flowers, and I converted those flowers into petals by just putting in the crafting grid, which is very easy. You take a flower, you put it right there, you get the petal. You get a mortar and pestle, which is this nice, easy recipe, and that's how you convert it to the dyes to make the floral fertilizer, which is what I want right now. Because the goal here is to get as many of the flowers as I can really quick. Oh, and also while I'm thinking about it, if you guys want a quick, easy, good food source, check out their fruit punch. With these apple saplings that are constantly just dropping apples like crazy, I run over here and I get so many. Ooh, blue. I didn't see blue. Anyway, yeah, so many dang apples. It takes a juicer and 3 apples, and it restores like 6 shanks, I think. Definitely worth it. It's one of my go-tos when I play. It's just very simple to make. You can hold a huge whole stack of them. It's just Old Faithful for you. Put that up there. You. We need to repair you. Put you up there for now. I just want to worry about the bare minimum. Alright. Let's go start collecting all of our stuff. just like that. And there is 16 flowers that you can get, and the floral fertilizer is the easiest way to get it, which is why I went down that dye route. With it, it's just 4 dyes and a bone meal. Nice, easy way to get it. Now, once you have those petals, you can actually plant the petal and bone meal it into a large petal that you do have to cut with shears. Don't forget that one. I do that a lot. I could break it and go, oh, yeah. But there's 16 different flowers we want to get. And the goal with the fertilizer is basically just to make as many of them as we can real quick. I usually always end up waiting on one. It looks like, I don't know, maybe black? Right there. And boom. There we go. Now we got plenty. Now with these, if you actually get into the flowers, there is a flower pouch you can use. I use it about half the time, honestly. Where's it at? Right here. It's just wool and a petal, and it holds all the flowers, a nice large number of them, in one spot. I tend not to stick with the flowers too long, so it'll work out. So we want to make the apothecary, the Petal Apothecary. It's going to be some cobblestone and some slabs. Very easy. Make our slabs. We'll pick a flower that we have a lot of. Looks like this one. Only one purple. Ah, man, and I broke a bunch of purples too. Oh well. Just like that is our Petal Apothecary. Now this bad boy, we're going to want to get seeds, seeds, seeds. Not throw our flowers. And wheat seeds. Did I use all of them? Oh, there we go. And the first thing I want to make is, it should be like that. And we'll just, oh no, I did, didn't I? Throw it in. And you throw a seed in there. And voila, I got the pure daisy. Now the cool thing with this Petal Apothecary is if you throw water in, so you right click with an empty hand. Oh, I need boom. There we go. And now we got ourselves some pure daisies. I don't remember if I actually have any stone made. I have one. One whole stone. So go ahead and do that. And do that while we let that simmer. We'll grab our logs. And we'll just go, I need a nice open spot. I've been destroying all my open spots. And the daisy. And this will start converting our oak logs into the wood of here, which I'm going to go have in a moment. Can't think of it. But living wood. I don't even. I was like, why am I not thinking of it, guys? Stubby moments. Stubby, stubby. All right. Get rid of some of these excess seeds again. Cucumber. And do I have an axe to make my life a little bit easier? I do. And a pickaxe. Come on. There we go. And now we got living one. And we'll put the stone down. And this will give us living rock. And that should just take a second itself to complete. So it's getting dark. We'll go sleep and get right back at it. Let's see, we knocked out. Oh, they're close. They're giving us a wand right away, so I don't have to make the wand. Nice. There we go. And do your magical transformation for me. Alright, and we're also going to want to get the recipe looked up for the endo flame, which should be 2 browns, a light gray, and a red. 2 browns, light gray, and a red. There we go. This is my go-to design with this thing. One of the endo flame is the simplest, easiest mana generation technique you can do in here. There's a lot of really awesome ones, a lot of really complex ones. If you're really into Botania, you should check out the different mana producing plants. There's several, and they're pretty cool. They're really fun to automate. But for us, we just need some iron, a chest, let's see, what can we put away to make our life easy? Put some flowers away. We'll need you. Alright, so we want to get a few things made. For my little endoflame setup, we want to get... what is it? I think it's the planks that make it actually. Look. Open crate. Yeah, so just planks. You know, let's go ahead and get some more cobble going. You and you. There we go. Alright, so open crate was made. We're going to want to make a chest, another chest, a hopper, and we need some redstone. I need a stick. One of you. Actually, I don't even need that. I just need the redstone dust. Moments. And a mana spreader. Right there. 1 gold. 1 gold. I used a lot of my golds. I got my cleric maxed out. I was getting the ender pearls, so I wanted to get ready to do some elevator work. So that was fun. Mana spreader. And the last thing we're going to need in here is a mana pool. Place to store it. Now, do we have mana splitter? Okay, we need mana steel to get that, so we'll get it going. Mana steel should just be hopefully the same. Nice. Throw iron in there, get mana steel. What the mana splitter will do is let us split the mana into 4 pools, so we can kind of just build up more quicker. Or it won't stop when it fills up one. Not more, but a bigger reserve off the same setup. Alright, so we're going to take these down for now. I'm going to end up relocating all of this, but I want to get a steady reserve going. So we're going to put a mana pool down. We're going to start with the design. Put pressure plate. Above that, we're going to put a open crate with my mana spreader. We'll use our wand and link it, shift right click, and we linked it to the pool. And we're going to need a block of sorts. Go ahead and use this one. We'll need our hopper into the open crate. A chest on top. And some redstone dust. And that is the simplest design. Now what this will do is when we have our endoflames planted around, it'll constantly be dropping coal to feed them unless they're in use, and coal will just sit there locking the hopper. Very nice, easy design. But we can go ahead and actually bring this a little bit closer. Let's put you right there. We need to grab a couple seeds and we'll get our endoflames going. Seeds. And oh, did I use my I used the light gray one to make something. I'm silly. Alright, let's try this again. Boom, 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 boom. And I could also, just be silly and there we go. And now we have our mana generation. Now we can do, I think you can actually do more than 7 flowers, but I usually stick with 7. And one thing you want to do when you plant the flowers is you want to just kind of look at them. You see how there's a little red X. You can't really see it too well, but on the end of the endoflame bar, there's a little red X behind the spreader saying it's not linked. So I need to link it. Oh. What the heck? Oh, there we go. Bind mode. And this one. Now everything should be bind. Got a little green check mark. Good to go. Throw a stack of coal up there. And now we're cooking with mana. And then we're going to need to get the mana steel, the mana pearl, and the mana diamond. And this is what's going to open our way into such things as the alchemy catalyst, which we'll need some blaze rods for. But more importantly, it gets to the runic altar where we start getting into all the fun with the runes. We get into fighting the Gaia. And I don't really know this mod too well, but this is like an automation mod for Botania. We're going to play with it. We're going to have fun with it. But there we go. And collect. Got ourselves some more. Look at that, guys. We have some basic Botania up and running. Maybe we need like a Botania alchemy room underground. Something. That could be cool. How are we doing? I think it's getting full too. Jeez. Do we have the singularity tank jumbo? Yep, we do. Let's make that. Glass is all we need. How are we doing on sand? We're going to want to make that jumbo tank for sure. Is there anything worth buying in the shop at this point? This shop is cool, but I don't really think I've seen a huge need for any of this stuff. Once you have it, I mean, you start making it. I don't know. Sure, we'll see. There may be a better need for it later. Iron galore. Alright, so now we can go ahead and just start knocking out some of the other little things while we progress. We're going to want to get a piece of paper, some sand. Alright, let's go craft you up. Alright, and now we're going to want to make the polished rose quartz. So the polished rose quartz is rose quartz, which is another quartz and 8 redstone. Ah, look, plenty of redstone. And it should be when used, polished items held in the offhand or lying on the floor when looking at them. So we should be able to go like this. There we go. And that was enough for 8. Now we're going to want to go ahead and make the electron tubes, which is redstone torch, iron ingot, or iron nuggets, a little bit of sleep. Electron tube. There we go. Made ourselves 3 of them. What do we need? What was that? 3, 6, 9, 12. 5 of them. And does the deployer need them too? Yes, it does. Alright, so we're going to need to get some more electron tubes. I believe there is a faster way. Oh, we can just use the diamond grit. Interesting. Maybe we might make some diamond grit. I bet it lasts a lot longer. That is the foray into there. So what are we shy on? The electron tubes. I think it's just the like that. And like that. And one more. Let's go look at the mechanical crafter. So we're going to want crafting tables, cogwheels, brass casings. Need one more, so brass plate. Andesite casing. I need to have sorted inventory. Andesite. Right here, andesite casing. Brass casing. Crafting tables. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And cogwheels. Ah. 13 of them, so we need to make ourselves one more. What are we shy on? Okay. And that'll knock out the mechanical crafter. So I think this is going to be a spot. We've knocked out a few big things. We're going to have to get more of our crates set up so we can run all these bad boys. Look at that. We're going to need to get, again, producing the steel. It's just going to be a waiting game on that. And we need to build up some of our mana so we can go go play with some mana steel. Nice. We might actually just build and knock that out real quick. Mana splitter. Sweet. Anyway, we're going to wrap it up here. I appreciate you guys stopping by, and hopefully I can see you guys on the streams. But if not, until next time, Stubby out.